Admiral Frank Gates had waited 10 long years for this night. 10 years of prayers, 10 years of heartbreak, 10 years of hoping for a child that never seemed to come. And now, finally, his wife, Lenora, was in labor. Frank walked fast through the hospital hallway, holding a bouquet of pink and white roses. His heart was pounding, not from fear but from hope. For the first time in his life, he wasn't thinking about duty, missions, or rank. Tonight, he was just going to be a father. What Frank didn't know was that he was only seconds away from death. Standing near the maternity wing was Dr. Malcolm Reeves, the hospital's respected CEO. Polite, smiling and hiding something deadly on his right palm. An invisible contact poison, one handshake. That's all it would take. Reeves had waited 8 years for this moment. He blamed Frank for a military operation that destroyed his family, and tonight, he wanted revenge. Not on the Admiral, on the father he was about to become. Frank turned the corner into the maternity hallway, smiling. That's when Reeves stepped forward and extended his hand. Admiral Gates, congratulations. Frank lifted his own hand to shake, and that's when Nurse Lyra Bennett froze. She had been working the night shift in maternity.com. Quiet, kind, but inside her something exploded. A smell, metallic, sharp, wrong. Most people would never notice it. But Lyra wasn't most people. Before she became a nurse, she had worked in a classified toxin response unit. She had a rare ability, the power to identify dangerous chemicals by scent alone. And right now she smelled death. Her eyes locked onto Reeves' hand, then onto Frank's. They were about to touch. Lyra's mind went into instant calculation mode. Contact poison. Absorbs in seconds. No time to explain. No time to shout. Only one option. She ran. And before their hands could meet, Lyra punched Admiral Frank Gates in the face. Hard. The sound echoed down the hallway. Flowers flew into the air. Frank crashed back against the wall, stunned and confused. Security rushed in. Alarms sounded. Doctors and nurses flooded the corridor. Lyra screamed from the floor, "Don't touch him. Test his hand. It's poison." Reeves tried to wipe his palm on his coat. A Marine grabbed his wrist. Hazmat was called. Everyone froze. And then, the test result came back. Positive. The substance on Reeves' palm was a lethal synthetic toxin. If Frank had shaken his hand, he would have been dead in minutes. The hallway went silent. Frank looked at Lyra, the nurse who had just assaulted him, and slowly understood the truth. She didn't attack him, she saved him. Reeves was arrested. His office revealed years of planning, illegal chemicals, and other names on a kill list. Frank wasn't the only target. Lyra had stopped a serial killer before he ever got started. Later that night, Frank ran into the delivery room just in time. Lenora had complications, emergency C-section, and then a tiny cry filled the room. His daughter was born, Clara Hope Gates. Frank held her in his arms and whispered, "I almost didn't make it, but someone made sure I did." That someone was Lyra. The next morning, instead of being fired, Lyra was promoted. The hospital created a new role just for her, Director of Safety and Threat Detection. With Frank's support, her system went nationwide. Hospitals started training staff to trust instincts, to notice what others ignore, to act before tragedy happens. Lyra didn't just save one man. She changed healthcare security forever. And all of it came down to